Hey YouTube, Viper Nest here for episode 18 of my 2.1 Let's Play. Been doing some more research, trying to get some more stuff. You can see I got a couple of research notes over here, some of them which I already have, so I pretty much just got to destroy those, kind of a waste. But I did finally get, if I can find out which one it is, here it is, the Goggles of Revealing. So, let's go ahead and craft this guy. I already got the recipe for 2 of these. And they don't stack. We need leather and gold. And there we go. Now, while it doesn't look like anything has been done yet, when I go look at a node or something, I will actually see the aspects in it. And when I do Fusion Craft, I will also see the aspects, including whatever I put in there. So it is very handy. It can be enchanted, so I might try that a little bit later. But I do want to finish up what I had started last time, which is, and I gotta clear out my inventory. I really need to get some stuff going. Is to get the stuff ready for Infusion Craft and possibly even get Infusion Craft set up. So essentially I need one more V's filter, and if I remember, it was something like that. Yep. And there we go. We'll just stack these guys right here. Nice. And so now I could put stuff in here and burn it, and it will filter into these guys. But that means I have to grab a bucket or a jar and move it manually, which, I am going to need jars. There we go. We'll start putting those there. I'm going to need to make a lot more. I don't have the glass on me. I have glass around. I gotta make more still. And 23 of them. So I also want to row down this way. That should be enough for now. Let's see here. I also need Essentia tubes, so I'll need Quicksilver and more glass, so we could probably get a couple going at least. Really? I used a lot of water. Alright, let me go get this refilled and I will be right back. Alright, just want to pop back in and show you what the Goggles of Revealing allows me to do. I can see aura nodes without using this guy, and it tells me what aspects in there, which is water and terra. Let me switch back to my wand and extract this. And there we go. Oh, hi zombie. I did chop down a silverwood tree and I did get some silverwood saplings, so I'm very happy about that. Except mana bean farm, so I'm gonna mark this on my map and then head back and we'll get stuff finished up. So be back later. Alright, and I'm back. And I made some more materials. So let's pull all these out. I put on my robes for a little extra discount. Definitely have to fill up my wand again before I can get into fusion craft. But what I can do with these is do this. There we go. And cool, I have enough with extra. How about that? Let's see. Let me go grab some coal, which I have downstairs. Let's see, is there? In fact, I need to fill this guy back up. Coal. Fill that in there. Grab a stack for upstairs. Now there are better materials. I think using it's something like the Nitor. Yeah, Alimentum. Using that is a better source. What it does is it helps with this breakdown bar. So we'll put that in there, and let's see. What am I gonna need to do the silverwood? That's what I want. So igneous. Alright, let's grab some shards. So we get 2 on each of those. And I'm gonna need 9. So yeah, we'll do 6. And so if I was to break that, you see they show up in here. And they don't go anywhere, and I'll have to take one of these jars and put it over there. But with the Essentia tubes, I can do that. And you can see they drain into these jars. Pretty cool. Let's grab a couple more air. Throw those in there. And we should start seeing this show up in some more. We're getting some more magic, some more crystal. And I'm sure we got some air. Oh, there it is. So it's kind of random where it puts it. Grab a few more of each of these. And this is the biggest thing. Once this is full, it won't move the aspects into the jars anymore. And using Alimentum instead of coal helps lower this faster. Alright, we'll probably have to get some more going for once we start getting to infusion craft, but that should be fine for now. Yep, see it's full. It's not breaking that down anymore. So you have to wait until that gets low enough to where it can do that. So we'll let that finish up. I do see there's a note out there. It's got a couple of nice things on there, but I do need to go get my wand recharged. because I want to set up my infusion table. Yeah. I'm gonna need, well, I only need 40 dough, which I think I have. No, I don't. Alright, let me go get some order put on my wand, and I will be back. Alright, and I'm back, and ready to get my Rubik's Matrix. Alright. So what else do we need? We need pedestals. I also need a couple arcane blocks. I need at least one pedestal. Wow, that cost air. Really? We'll get 6 right now. And get that. Alright. So let's see, we want these in the corner. Not there. Clear this stuff out because I don't need it anymore. We need a pedestal there. I need a block here to put him on. I just need one block here, here, here. Make sure I have enough of my wand to actually create the thing. Ooh, 25 of each. I don't think I do. No. Or dough again. What is with that? Alright, let me go drain another Ordo node. I'll be right back. Alright. Now I have enough to build this thing. Here we go. Look at that. Thumcraft is ready to go. Now I'm going to definitely need more pedestals, so with the corners. Now, the thing to remember is to make sure everything is equal. You do not want stuff not equal. Not what I wanted. There we go. Alright. I think this is how it gets laid out. I could be wrong. I don't think it really talks about it's hard to say. Let's see here. Actually, that wasn't what I wanted. Let's start this way. Yeah, not really sure. Well, we can give that a try. I only need 9 of each aspect, so let's see what we got already. Alright, I got 9 of that. $12, $10, $8, $10. I probably should get some more of each, just to be safe. I definitely need to clean out my inventory again. So we can put that there. Put those in. There we go. I'll need 1 piece of silverwood. Once I'm done burning this up, then I should be looking pretty good to do this. I just want to make sure I have enough aspects of everything. Just in case. Because if I don't have, if the items get zapped off, it's going to take extra aspects and start to become unstable. I did get a couple silverwood saplings, so I want to try and plant those and try and get a pure node going. Alright. Come on. Well, let me let that finish, and I want to check the layout, so I will be right back. Alright, and I think I'm ready. I just need to get one more item. Actually, I think this could be any shard, so let's grab my air. Is this Salus Mungus. Let me kind of reorganize some stuff. Oop, nope, I need that. So let's see, this will go in the center. I need 1 of every shard. Let's see, let me put my helmet up here. I'll dump some of the stuff in here for now. I already got water. Now, a good rule of thumb is to have extra of what you're going to need on the outside. Hopefully nothing's going to, well, yeah. I probably should go find another wisp and kill it so I can get its essence. I believe that is the only way to get that. This has a moderate really, is it that uneven? It is. Alright, so it's moderate for stability, which means there's chances of stuff getting zapped off, and I don't want this to get zapped off, so I need to go find another wisp. I found one, that's why I built that one, but I have not really gone after any others because they're kind of hard to find. They're not as easy as they were before, where you pretty much just made a bunch of flux in the air and you had a bunch of wisps. They're a little harder to find nowadays. So let's fly around and see if I can't find one on radar. I've seen a couple flying around this area before. Alright, well, let me see if I can find another one, because I am going to want a spare one of those, because knowing my luck, that's going to be what gets zapped off, and the whole thing's going to go up in flames for the most part. So, let me find a wisp, and as soon as I find one, we'll get his essence, and head back and give it a try. Be right back. Oh, just my luck, I found two just flying around. Gotcha. Did I get it? Did it fall? Here it is. I was on my way to a spawner that I found that spawns wisp. This one's a little harder. Oh, there he goes. I'll have to mark that on my radar so I know where it is. I don't need spider eye. Alright, cool. Alright, next time I find that spawner, I'm going to mark on my map so that way I have a place to go find the wisp. Oh, I just saw another one on the radar. Come here, you. Oh, there he is. Oop. Okay. Run away. I didn't realize I was that low on health. There we go. Yeah, I don't have my armor on. I forgot about that. Oh, come on, I hit that. Got him. Eesh. Damn it. It's still there. It survived. Okay, that's enough. Enough excitement for one day. I will pick up recording once I get back and can make some more Salus Mungus. Alright. Now we got spare of that. That's good. There we go. Alright. Missing a shard. Ah, here it is. Alright. Here we go. Gotta keep an eye and make sure nothing gets zapped off. Right now it's just sucking the essence in. Ow. Getting some flux. Oh. That one got knocked off. And it's taking everything in. Can't tell if we lost this one. And there we go. Haha! We'll have to get rid of that flux, so let me pull all this stuff back and figure out what I'm going to do about organization. This chest is full. Best way to get rid of this is just put some cobble. Alright. We have our silverwood silverwood rod. Alright. We'll just have to make some thaumium caps, and I want to enchant those thaumium caps, which will require a lot more cellulose mungus. But that'll be for another episode, because we are running low on time. I figure out what I'm going to do with all the stuff in here. Might set up another filing cabinet for these guys. You know what, let's do a gold chest upgrade. Iron to gold. Let's see, do I got some iron? Probably not. Let's see, is it in here? Nope. Could've swore I still had some iron left. Nope, that's 10. Alright. And there we go. Alright, so let's throw that stuff in there. That in there. Put that in there. That. That's pretty much everything in Thumcraft. Let's switch back. Although I do want to keep the goggles. I did determine I need to start carrying around my little scanner. I found one that may have an aspect that I have not found yet, but I can't scan it because I have to use the scanner for that. Alright, I should get this ore processing. Process silver first. I haven't got my automation set up yet, so everything's kind of manual right now. Hopefully I'll be doing that here soon between this video and next. I'm just going to build it. I'll probably build it off these engines instead, set up another hardened energy cell just for that stuff. So we'll see. I did get the essence berries going, so that's good. Basically all I did is I just encased the stuff in cobble. And it seems to be working pretty well. And I just have these set to export blacklist cobble, so it won't pull out that cobble. And I haven't got any of these other ones hooked up. That's just all the extras I found. I have a work table over here so that I can actually build the stuff relatively easy. Just gotta click on them and go. So I have it set up so I can build activators and servos. Just gotta feed it full of items. Put the rest of that in there. And the tree farm's going pretty good. In fact, I got harvests and stuff. Dumping everything extra it gets into a chest so that we don't get the clogs like we used to. How are we doing? Doing good on stuff. I have my spare stuff. The pipes kept getting clogged, so I just decided I'll just manually move it for now. But we got apples that we can do, we can squeeze to apple juice. We have saplings that we can turn into biomass and eventually ethanol, so I can power stuff, and I have a lot of wood now. In fact, I could go throw it in the blast furnace and have it turned into charcoal. Which isn't going to be that bad of an idea. Or not the blast furnace, over here in the coal coke furnace, I believe. I'm still cooking up some steel, and that's almost full. Soon it'll be backing up into this, and then I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do then. Might just make another drum and just fill that up too. Just add it to the next side of it. How do we turn that off? Forgot. Should have turned that off. Have the dark iron I was cooking up got done. I didn't have anything else I needed to cook up right away. I found some cobalt in my backpack, so I was getting that prepared. So right now this thing's kind of been wasting energy. Shame on me. But yep, everything's running good. Got some mana beans. Want to try and get a mana bean farm going somewhere out here. But for that I need a magical biome, and I need silverwood with silverwood sapling to grow into a silverwood tree and generate a pier node. Also over in this area I want to set up a wand recharging station, which means I gotta go find some, or to encase nodes, bring them back and set them up. But that's for another episode, because right now it is the wrapping up point. So this is Viper Nest signing off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, like, subscribe, comment, all that YouTube stuff, and I will see you guys on the next episode. See you later.